Good morning to all. This is M. Visalakshi, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering in Tandai Periyar Government Institute of Technology, Vellore. Welcome to e-learning class, and today we are going to see Gauss-Seidel method from power system analysis in Unit 2. So, in previous lecture, we saw the introduction of load flow study and different classifications of tire buses and different methods. So two different method, one is Gauss-Seidel and another one is Newton-Raphson method. So in this we are going to see the how to calculate the load flow analysis using Gauss-Seidel method. So Gauss-Seidel method, it's an iterative algorithm for solving a set of non-linear load flow equation. So here this is your non-linear load flow equation. So an equation is represented, means it is represented by V suffix P will be equal to 1 by YPP into P minus JQ divided by V suffix P minus summation of Q equal to 1 to P minus 1 YPQ VQ minus summation of Q equal to P plus 1 to N. Here it is also same, YPQ into VQ. So this is your non-linear load flow equation where here P represents value by 1 to N. Okay, and here the variables in this equation for P will be 1, 2, 3 up to N, means are the node voltages, and V1, V2, V3. Okay, so these are all the node voltages. In Gauss-Seidel method, an initial value of the voltage are assumed and denoted by Vn, V1 naught, V2 naught up to Vn. Okay, number of buses, and these are to be substituted in this equation. So we keep this as equation 1. So we are going to substitute here by taking P equal to 1. Okay, for value of bus voltage 1, and it is computed by V11. Okay, first bus, and similarly V1 naught. Okay, and revised bus voltage 2 means V21. So these are to be computed and performing the calculations of buses, and at every subsequent iterations the solution is updated till it reached. Okay, so till it reaches the value, and some of the methods applied to the power flow problem are three different cases. So one is system with PQ bus only, system with PV bus, and system with PV bus with reactive power generation limited specified. Okay, so these are the first case we are going to see, systems with the PQ buses. So initially we are going to assume all the buses as a PQ type except the slack bus, means n minus 1 voltage have to be determined, and for this slack bus is represented as a bus 1, and PV buses are numbered with a sequence and order of bus. Okay, so order of PQ buses are in next sequence. So here using this system, it is very easy with comparing with the random ordering of buses. Okay, so these are the expression to be considered for the complex power. SI equal to VI of summation J equal to 1 to N Yij into Vj. Okay, so these are the equation 1 and 2, and we have to find in terms of rectangle polar. Okay, so S equal to P minus JQ generally. So what we have to do is we have to substitute in previous equation, that is in second equation, by replacing the S value. Okay, and this Vi will be replaced in denominator, and this is your formula. Okay, so P minus JIQ I. Okay, Vi plus J is not equal to I equal to 1 to N. Okay, so by rearranging these terms, we need to find the voltage of the buses. Okay, so 1 by admittance into Pi minus JQi by Vi minus of this equation is as it is. Okay, so this is my equation 5 to calculate the system PQ buses. And so main use of using this is it is need to be solved by an iterative, and one iteration is involved by computation of all the bus voltages. And here in this method, the value of the voltage used in computations of voltage in same iteration and speeding up the conversions. So here iterations are carried out till the magnitude of all the buses will do not change more than the tolerance value. So here the equation will be applicable for load buses, since in load bus there will be a change in magnitude and phase or of voltage are also allowed. But in generator, the magnitude of voltage will be remain constant, and this equation is used to calculate the phase of the voltage. Main important point here is slack bus. Okay, so here the main concept of using here is slack bus is a reference and its voltage will not change. Okay, and we are going to see the algorithm or how to proceed your Gauss-Seidel method. So first procedure to find is data for the given system as required, means what are the datas, and the next is assuming the voltage 1 plus J0 for all the buses except slack bus. So the slack bus voltage is specified voltage and it is not modified in any direction. And the second, we have to formulate the Y bus admittance matrix. Why? Because in some problems they will be giving in terms of impedance. So from this we have to find the Y buses just and reciprocal. Okay. Okay. Next one, we have to assume the initial voltage 2, 3. Okay. And the main important here it is close to 1, and a complex value at all n minus 1 buses except slack bus. So as I told already, this is your value in terms of polar form. So this is called as a flat start solution or flat profile. Okay, and then we have to update all the voltages in any k plus 1 value. Okay, so k plus 1 value, it means for generator bus the magnitude does not change and all the iterations is a specified value. So the phase of the voltage can be calculated. Okay, this k plus 1 iteration voltage of the generator is given by Vp of k plus 1 equal to magnitude of V suffix p specified into del of k plus 1. Okay, and here we have to continue the iterations given with the tolerance value, and we have to use the value of 0.0001 per unit, and computing all the slack buses after voltage have converged using complex power, means S equal to P minus JQ. Okay, and then computing all the line flows, the complex power loss in the line is given by SIK plus SKI. So total loss in the system is calculated by summing the losses for overall lines. Okay, so how the algorithm will be represented after completing all the cases, we will refresh. Second one is case B, systems with a PV buses present. And here PV buses the magnitude of the voltage and not the reactive power specified, means Q. And here it is the first to make an estimating of QI, okay, from the equation 2. So this is the to find the reactive power, and where here Im stands for imaginary part with a k plus 1 iteration at the PV bus I. Okay, so this is what my equation number 7. So how to calculate this reactive power using my equation 8? First compute the equation and find calculating Vi. Okay, so Vi with the Qi equal to Qi power k plus 1, and here P is specified at PV bus. The voltage can be obtained in step 2, and it has to be modified and set to be a specified value. And the voltage for PQ bus will not change. Okay, the next one is system buses with PV reactive generation limit specified. So in previous we have find reactive power, okay, QI. If limiting at the voltage control is violated using any iteration. So this is what how to find, right? Using my the eighth equation, there is some condition is there. The condition for treating a PQ bus in k plus 1 iteration is if Qi is less than Qi minimum, then Qi will be equal to minimum. If it is greater than the maximum value, then Qi will be Qi maximum. Okay, so here if when it happens means if it falls within the limit, then the bus can be switched back to PV status. Okay, and next one is acceleration of convergence. So number of iterations required, it can be reduced. How it can be reduced means voltage at each bus is accelerated by multiplying with a constant term alpha called acceleration factor. And this is the formula to find the accelerating of Vi per k plus 1 iteration. Okay, so where alpha is your real number, and if alpha equal to 1, then the value of Vi of k plus 1 is a computed value, and this is the range for alpha between 1.2 to 1.6 for Gauss-Seidel load procedure. Okay, and so far we have come across the Gauss-Seidel method and how to calculate the Gauss-Seidel method for the different bus representation, and also we discussed the 3 different cases how to calculate the Gauss-Seidel method. And here there is a algorithm how to calculate, so it is very easy. First we have to start, okay, and then we have to read the number of buses and align admittance, slack bus voltages for load bus PQ, for generator bus PV, and Q max and minimum to be calculated. From the Y bus matrix, we have to determine YJK, okay, for J which is equal to 1 to up to N, for K similarly 1 to N. And we have to set the slack bus V suffix P equal to 1 plus J0. Okay, and then we have to represent this set bus